Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Chanel, the owner of 3 Balls Handmade Soaps and More. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I achieved this beautiful blue color using indigo powder. So stick around and let's get started. Hey guys, so right here, as you can see, I have everything laid out on the table, what I'm going to be using, all of my utensils, and I pretty much do a rundown at the beginning of every video, so I'm not going to do that in this video, but everything, y'all can see what everything is. And I want to show you guys this. So right here, I keep all of my notes. If you're new to soap making, I highly, highly, highly suggest that you get your little book, just, something thin, which I have more with notes in it, but, you write down your recipes, the oils that you use, like what they are used for, like, just all of that, because, y'all, it's so much to learn when you're making soap, so definitely invest in you one of these little books that you could just keep notes in and jot down as you go, this, that, and the third. Okay, enough about that. So this is pretty much it. This is all the utensils that we're going to need for today in this soap, in the making of this soap. So I'm going to clean off my table, and then we're going to get started with measuring out the oils, and then which I'm going to show you guys how I do that. And then I won't show you me mixing up the sodium hydroxide because it's just too much taking my camera outside. But anyway, when I come back in, then I'm going to show you guys how I do my indigo. So stay tuned. So right here, I'm pretty much just measuring out my oils and butters, water, sodium hydroxide, everything we need for this soap. Okay, so right now I'm back inside. My sodium hydroxide and water has been added together, and as you can see, it's, the temp is still kind of up there. So right here, I'm pretty much just taking 1 teaspoon of indigo powder and adding that right into my lye water solution. Now, you can add up to, it's 1 teaspoon per pound of soap for this indigo powder. I personally like to put 1 teaspoon in my water lye solution and then another teaspoon once I reach trace. You don't have to do it that way. I do it that way. I don't even know why I do it that way, but that's what I like to do. So yeah, that's how I do mine. But yeah, so remember, 1 teaspoon per pound of soap with this indigo powder. So, and I'm just mixing it up right here, just making sure everything is like blended together. Okay guys, so now that we are back, everything has been cooled. Well, everything has cooled down. So I just want to show you guys this really quick. Hopefully we get the color that I'm looking for, but I don't know. There's like a little bit of green. I mean, you can kind of see it looks a little green. To me it does, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna show you guys the color that I'm going for. Okay, so this is the color blue that I'm going for. If we're gonna get this blue, I don't know. Hopefully we will, but let's see. Let's hope and pray we get this kind of blue, because indigo is very funny. If you've ever worked with indigo, then you already know. You never know what you're gonna get. You're either gonna get green, blue, bluish, gray, something. But I'm shooting for this color here, so hopefully this is what we get. All right. So, and I am gonna strain this today because we have that indigo powder in there. Let me put this to where y'all can see. So we're just gonna strain this and hope for the best. Okay, so right here I'm just straining this indigo lye water solution, and the reason why I'm straining it is because in the event that I have a little bit of powder that did not get dissolved for whatever reason, that would get caught by the strainer. And here I'm just using my stick blender to go ahead and stick blend it, and as you can see, it's turning a little green, but don't be alarmed. Okay guys, so my camera ended up dying and I lost a little bit of footage, but anyway, once I reached trace, then that's when I added in that other teaspoon of indigo powder plus my essential oils. Remember, it's that you do 1 teaspoon per pound of soap. So we did 1 with the lye water solution, and I added the other one at trace. So that's what I'm doing now, just making sure that's blended up together. And once that was blended, I poured everything into my soap mold, and it was starting to accelerate just a little bit because of those two different types of essential oils that I use. But I mean, I was still able to get it in here or whatever, but I could tell that it was starting to thicken up on me. So just be mindful of that. You definitely gonna have to like work fast again once you start adding in your fragrances and your essential oils and things. Once I have everything in the mold, I pretty much just tap it on my table just to get any of the air bubbles out. And right here I am trying to decide what I want to do with the tops. Y'all know me and these tops, I don't know how to leave well enough alone. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now, just messing with the tops. I started to do something like this. I didn't like it, so then I went back on the other side and didn't really like that either. But anyway, okay, so do y'all see the color? Pay attention to this color, because the next day it was not the same color. Like, it looked completely different. Like, this color right here still looks more of like a greenish color, but the following day it was more of like a grayish blue along the top, that is, and then until once I cut it, then it started, you'll see. But yeah, just watch the color difference. So while I'm wiping everything down, I just want to let you guys know that we are planning on turning our shed into my soap studio. Yay! So if you guys want to tag along and see how we convert it over, then just let me know down in the comments, and I don't mind showing you guys the process or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I told my husband, I was like, hey, I'm kind of taking over the dining room here, so can we convert the shed? And he was down with it. He was like, yeah, sure, we can convert it to your soap studio, your own little space. I was like, yay, okay. So that's the plan. And like I said, if you guys want to tag along, then definitely just leave me a comment down below. And if not, that's fine too. But yeah, so all right, so this right here is the color that I'm going for. You see the difference in the two colors? But now stay tuned and watch how it turns out like the next day. So pay attention to this. Okay guys, so we are back. It is the next day, and let's get ready to unmold this loaf and see what we got on the inside. Curious to see here what we have. Okay. Not bad. And that's just from the top part here. Just taking it out, And while I'm doing this, so I had someone ask in the comments on my turmeric and honey video about why do I wrap my soaps? So, which I responded in that video, but I'll say it here too. So the reason I wrap my soaps is I want my soaps to fully gel. Sorry y'all couldn't see that, but I want my soaps to like fully gel all the way through. And she asked why not put it in the fridge. That's what she asked. Why didn't I put my soaps in the fridge? So from my understanding, when you put it in the fridge or freezer, you're trying to stop the soaps from gelling. That's not what I want to do. I mean, you can do that if that's what you want to do, but that's not what I want to do. So therefore I cover mine to like pretty much help the gel process. So that's why I cover my soaps. So y'all look at this. Nice, gorgeous color. It's like looks like a blue gray. You can kind of tell where it was starting to like stiffen up on me just a tad bit. We got that little space right there, but all in all, it looks good. So let me go get my other bar, because that's the one that I was trying to, I got a lot of cutting to do. But let me get the other bar. So this right here is the color that we're going for. What y'all think? Close. This one has been curing for some time, so that one right there. We're gonna see. When we cut it open, we'll see. We'll be the judge. We'll judge it once we cut it. Alright, so right here I'm pretty much getting this soap and putting it in the cutter. And if you are new to my channel, I like to turn my soaps on its side, so that way when I cut them, I'm not smashing my tops because I texture my tops. Now if my tops was flat, it would fit just fine, but I don't do, you know, flat tops or whatever. But anyway, so yeah, that's why I turn mine on its side to cut it. So if y'all have worked with indigo powder before, y'all let me know how you guys add it to your soaps. And that is one thing that I love about soap making, is because it's so many soap makers out there, but at the same time, everybody's soap is so unique. And to me, that is just so amazing. So I want to know, y'all let me know what y'all do. How y'all add indigo to, do you add it at trays? Do you put it with your lye water? Let me know. Ooh, okay. Got a little bit of the blue right there, but a little bit of blue right there. I actually like the little blue specks. But indigo is a very funny color, because if you're using, like I said, if you're using, oh, perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Yay. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Indigo is a very funny color. Like if you use a lot of yellow oils and things, like yellow oils and the butters and stuff like that, then 9 times out of 10 you're gonna end up with like a greenish color. But if you use more of like the clear oils and stuff, then you have a better chance at achieving like a different shade of blue. But and you know, as always, you can always add titanium dioxide, you know, to your soap or whatever, to your batter, and that will also lighten up the blue as well. So right here, I'm just finishing out my stamps, finishing out my soaps, putting the stamps on them. And if you're new to my channel and you're wondering why I put down the saran wrap, it's because I put that down to keep soap from sticking to my stamp whenever I stamp it. That's the only reason why I do that. Some people do, some people don't. And y'all remember too, if there's anything that y'all want to see me make, I will definitely try my best to make it. There has been a request for me to make a kojic acid soap. One was like a kojic acid, and then the other one was like a kojic acid and honey. So with that, I am still doing research on that. Like, that's a lot. So I'm still looking into that. Just bear with me. I'm still looking into it, so just bear with me. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, you guys, for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up, and if you are not a subscriber, definitely be sure to hit the subscribe button. And thank you guys again, as always, for watching. Thank you so much. We're almost at 700 subscribers, so thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Bye.